Musalia Mudavadi was confirmed to have been invited in UDA party by William Ruto for a coalition talk alongside Ford Kenya party leader Moses Wetangula. But what happened that Musalia Mudavadi came out to denounce that invitation? And in my own perspective, I think there is the change of tune or a strategy, or it is just things are not working out on that negotiation table. Because Mudavadi recently came out yesterday and confirmed that he's not in coalition talks with William Ruto. Take a minute and listen to what Mudavadi said.
I shall always defend the constitutional right of every Kenyan when it comes to the freedom of association. As far as I'm concerned, I am free to meet everybody, and if I meet that person, I will not shy away from telling Kenyans I have met Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so or Madam So-and-so. So let Kenyans know that I will speak to them freely, without fear, without intimidation, and in the open. And I want Kenyans to guard their constitutional right appropriately. The freedom of association should not become a political ventilator for the people of Kenya. Thank you. When I meet anybody, I will tell you. I will not make it a secret meeting.
Now, if you listen to that, on the other side, William Ruto is on record 3 times asking the residents of Luhya, or asking the Western Kenya residents whether Musalia should join him or work with Raila. The first, he did that, he asked in Webuye. Recently, when he attended the football political event in Mumia's complex, event that was held alongside the Buhungu meeting. And now, this Thursday, when he was addressing a political rally in Vihiga County, which is the home county to Musalia Mudavadi, he also opined and asked the residents whether Musalia should work with Raila or him. Also, listen to what he asked.
Huyu rafiki yangu Kimose amesema nitafute muungwana anaitwa Omwami Musalia Mudavadi na Omwami Moses Wetangula nifanye kazi na wao. Mimi nauliza nyinyi, mnataka Musalia afanye kazi na kitendawili ama afanye kazi na hasla? Mnataka Weta afanye kazi na kitendawili ama afanye kazi na hasla? Hebu nione wala wanasema afanye kazi na hasla. Si ndio? Tumekubaliana? So huyu Kimose, mnanipatia Kimose tufanye kazi na yeye kwa UDA, kwa chama ya kupanga mambo ya Wakenya. Hebu nione amri mnatoa leo hapa, nione amri. Very good.
I want you to understand that when he's talking about Musalia Mudavadi, he's not talking about taking Musalia and Moses Wetangula. The two impressions of that is engineering a breakup within One Kenya Alliance, and secondly, either asking this One Kenya Alliance just to pack their stuff and join them because they cannot form a third force. What William Ruto does not want is a powerful third force, because in that event, if Raila wins, then that third force might back the person who win for euphoria. Or even before election, they can easily be subdued, then they support Raila Odinga, who is his political opponent. But before I analyze on divisions within UDA that might have coerced William Ruto to shelve that coalition talk, I also want to believe that President Uhuru Kenyatta is not in a political slumber. And maybe he might also have summoned Musalia Mudavadi, or made a late night call to Musalia Mudavadi and intervened just to make sure that that collision between William Ruto and Musalia do not materialize. Because you will realize Musalia, when he speaks, he talks about the freedom of association. There should be no ventilator on freedom of association. So you ask yourself, who is giving Musalia Mudavadi this ventilator that is not free to maybe to speak to politician A or politician B? You will jog your mind and go back to some moment in 2021 when President Uhuru Kenyatta summoned the One Kenya Alliance team, and it came out that the president requested them to support Raila Odinga. So that's also a probability. But in this video, I want to analyze on divisions within UDA that were engineered by a rival of Musalia Mudavadi. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, also share this video, and please press the notification button so that when you drop a video, you will be notified. The first group within UDA that do not welcome Musalia Mudavadi is the Western Kenya cohort, led by Boni Khalwale and Rashid Echesa. If you are keen, you realize that whenever William Ruto is campaigning, is pitching his camp in Western, Boni Khalwale and Rashid Echesa and Didmas Baraza plays critical role in mobilization, and even in terms of protocol, they're normally given the limelight. But why would you think that they may be uncomfortable with Musalia Mudavadi? The number one thing and the number one victim is Boni Khalwale. When Ruto attended the Mumias complex that was held last week alongside the Bohungu meeting, Boni Khalwale was missing. That means that Cleophas Malala invited William Ruto. It is in the same meeting that William Ruto confirmed that he had spoken with Musalia Mudavadi. Now, the reason why Boni Khalwale do not welcome Musalia Mudavadi is not on the presidential ballot, but is because of the governor's ballot. Cleophas Malala is a key decision maker within ANC and most trusted Musalia Mudavadi ally, and is believed that is the person who is engineering this collision between ANC and UDA. In the event that that happens, William Ruto will be in dilemma either to support Khalwale or Cleophas Malala for that seat, because the two of them cannot face off if they are within the coalition. Now, this is the catch here. Cleophas Malala is from ANC and Boni Khalwale is in UDA. The argument or the other agreement between ANC and UDA would be that if William Ruto is getting the support for the president, then the UDA party must support the ANC for the governor seat. And in that case, UDA do not field a candidate for the governor seat but supports Cleophas Malala. In that case, Boni Khalwale's seat is out of conversation. And that is why Boni Khalwale do not welcome Musalia Mudavadi there. Secondly, they also want they want to be the Western Kenya Ruto's 4-point men. Because when you bring in the leader in the stature of Musalia Mudavadi, then truly he becomes a principal there. That means that it is going to put Boni Khalwale, Dimas Baraza, the Rashid Echeza are as inferior characters within the UDA party, especially the vehicle to Western Kenya. Secondly, the Rigathi Gachagua and the team. Rigathi Gachagua and the Central Kenya cohort believe that running mate to Deputy President to William Samoei Ruto should come from Central Kenya. The arrival of Musalia Mudavadi complicates this matrix. And so what that means is that maybe Mudavadi is here for the running mate position. And I ask this question. Do you think Ruto can trust Musalia Mudavadi with the running mate position? I don't think, guys. I don't think that is possible. But again, this is politics. But I don't think that is possible. That can only be viable in the event that Raila Odinga do not pick a running mate from Central Kenya and goes to that super ticket that I still believe that Raila Odinga's running mate should be Kalonzo Musyoka, or maybe picks Joho. In that event, Central Kenya might field a presidential candidate, and because they don't have that strong presidential candidate, it's going to be a swing region, and it might swing towards William Ruto. But I don't think they can pick Musalia for the running mate. So that is why also the Central Kenya team do not want Musalia Mudavadi, because they know that also that is the same reason why Moses Kuria and Mwangi Kinjuri left the UDA, because they could not come as political parties. So when you bring Mudavadi with his ANC and you chased Moses Kuria with his Chama cha Kazi party, then really what that says that the party do not have a specific stand on coalitions. Kipchumba Murkomen, Oscar Sudi, and the Rift Valley team really want Musalia Mudavadi on board. And even though they have not come out to speak, but you remember that some time back, Kipchumba Murkomen, there was that actually spoke of a mistrust. The moment they were branding Moses Kuria Amual, and by that moment, the conversation that came out was that there was that mistrust between the Central Kenya team and the Rift Valley team. Now, Kipchumba Murkomen believes that in the event that Central Kenya betrays William Ruto, then he needs to work with Musalia Mudavadi. The only strong link here is that, Susan Kehika is eyeing governor's seat in Nakuru. Kipchumba Murkomen is just going for his Senate or governor seat in Elgeyo Marakwet, but I think he has not announced for governor. He's just going to defend his Senate if he decides so. But then they need Musalia because someone like Kehika needs the Luyas who are staying in Nakuru to help him win the governor seat. And so that local politics plays out. So the reason why Musalia is prime for them is because in any case that Raila Odinga is endorsed by President Uhuru Kenyatta, and endorsed, what I mean here is President going to campaign for Raila Odinga in Central Kenya, then Raila is going to get more than 15% from Central Kenya. Not just the 15, he's going to get more if Uhuru Kenyatta goes public. And I believe, and I still believe, that I'm for the opinion that President should support and campaign for Raila Odinga personally in Central Kenya the same way he did for William Ruto in 2013. It is better Raila to be endorsed or rather to be branded as a government project, but he gets that more than that 15% from Central Kenya. That's a narrative they can fight. So if President endorses Raila Odinga and Raila gains the momentum in the Central Kenya, then that means the tyranny of numbers, which was the script in 2013 and 2017, is going to watered down. So William Ruto must pick a chunk of Raila's fan base from Western and the coast. Or also better still, William Ruto can pull a last-minute card and support Musalia. This is also possible if the ICC cases resurface, the ghost of ICC resurface, and William Ruto is blocked. And you never know what can happen between now and the general election. In any case that William Ruto is not on ballot, then the backup plan is Musalia Mudavadi. I think that's why they support Musalia Mudavadi. So guys, that's my opinion. Those are the three camps. The Central Kenya team do not want Musalia because they think Musalia is coming for the running mate. Rift Valley is wary. They don't have a problem because they have nothing to lose. All they want is William Ruto to become the president. They don't want to know who becomes the deputy. At the Western Kenya, there are also some elements there. But then I want to believe that President Uhuru Kenyatta might have made a late night call to Musalia Mudavadi and asked him to shelve that coalition talk with William Ruto. And that is why you will hear Musalia Mudavadi speaking about that the freedom of association, no one should be speaking on ventilator. That should not be ventilated by anyone. So you ask, who can ventilate Musalia Mudavadi if it is not President Uhuru Kenyatta? And so I believe that that's my opinion on this merger, especially in terms of the divisions within the UDA party. Thank you guys. And as I was doing this video, we were at 77 subscribers. I want to request you to subscribe. Please share this video as we grow this channel.